Alright, that song is too damn long. Let's get it. First, I'm gonna turn my headphones off because I just can't wear them. Can't do it. Can't do it. How is everybody doing this fine Sunday? My boy's back home. We hung out for a little bit. Listened to the football game. He's pissed off. The Steelers did not win. Steelers did very bad today. Then I just chatted with him. He has some tests tomorrow at school. These animals are being assholes. However, I started going down a rabbit hole, and I don't want to have to do any nonsensical bookmarks other than the links that I'm adding to my spreadsheet. So I don't even know where this rabbit hole started. Oh, I wanted to find the list of officers or whatever that took part in the search, the information, the processing of the case of Kylie Rodney. You know how we do here. The chat button on 30. What? You didn't have a chat. You were having issues with chat. My animals are being crazy. I'm just warning y'all right now that if you hear like me yelling in the background to tell the cat to get down because she keeps getting up on my fucking plants and trying to eat like my basil and shit. Or Nova. I need to get her medicine so she stops freaking chewing. I don't know if she needs different vitamins or what the hell's going on there, but it's like the same time every year. I don't know if it's the change in the heat, humidity into like the damper weather, but for whatever reason, past 2 years, she's been like, chews her tail. Like, I kind of see why they dock pit bulls' tails because they are problematic, but she just like, if you don't constantly have her something to chew on, she'll just start chewing on her tail or her paws, and I feel bad, but I also want to make sure that it's not a vitamin deficiency. With that said, how's everybody doing? Bex, it's good to see you. Roscoe, it's good to see you, honey. Feel free to chat amongst yourself, ask me questions, or just comment as I'm chasing nothing, I'm barking. Yeah, me and the kitty cat just played fetch for a little bit. I'm sure she'll bring her ball back and me a little bit to throw it down the hall, but hi to baby. Doing you love? Nova made 2 new friends yesterday. She was loving it. Ranch boss, look at you. How you doing, honey? Your daddy's moving in with you? That is awesome. It's gonna be a lot of work, but yes. No, Miss Nova. No, Miss No. Alright, let me hand to my dog. Get in the chair. We're on your bed. We're on the couch. Or we'll get a toy. Which one do you want? Come here. We'll get a toy. Come here. Here. Let her fuck up the rug. Let me fix that. Stormy. What? Hurricane Stormy. That's what you want. Here. What's it? Ooh, get it, ready? It's got crinkly in it, too. Ooh. Ooh, it's got a crinkly in it. Get it. Get it. There you go. Alright. Sorry if you hear my air conditioner running. It's this transition in weather is odd. It's very odd. I keep turning it off and on. You just decorated for Halloween. Man, I haven't even finished with my garden. I got a lot to do tomorrow. 2 things have happened in this past week and I'm not very happy about it, but stating my case and that's it. 1, my freaking rent went up $150, which I just can't digest that because our rent just went up. Anyway, my landlord, after giving me approval, look at Lala's lurking. Lala lurking. How you doing, baby? I miss you, boo. I'm so thankful that she did not get the brunt of that storm that just went through. Oh, shit is devastating watching the drone footage of that. That is just, yikes, man. You couldn't pay me to live, like, in active areas with, like, volcanoes, earthquakes, hurricanes. I'll take the tornadoes. Like, where I live, okay, under only one circumstance would I ever be harmed by a tornado: if it got caught in the valley. If it came down the path of the valley, I'm dead unless I go into the fallout shelter. But thank goodness I have a fallout shelter. But yeah, my freaking landlord was like, I'm gonna need you to rip out your garden before Monday, I said, oh no, there's stuff still growing there. Unless you're gonna hand me $700 and the cost of all my seeds and shit. No, that ain't happening. So tomorrow I'm gonna at least go out again and tear out some more close to dying shit and see what I can harvest off of that. Alright, with that said, so I started going down some rabbit holes, y'all. Like, I started finding deputies, and simply because this is what brought me to this fucking rabbit hole of fuckery, y'all. This is nuts how I got here. Okay, so I got here because of this damn meeting. And the way that I actually got here is I literally searched, hold on, let me find it. I know it's here somewhere. Maybe I closed it. Nope, right here. So all I searched was Kylie Truckee. That's the only two words that I put in here. And then I went in on a date, just the custom range, just to see whatever. And the custom range that I put in was May 20th to June 29th, 2022. And it's just really odd that it lists like Forest Charter, which must mean her name is in their database as, because this is June 29th, as a graduating class. But then here's this thing that is odd. This is a Town of Truckee Town Council meeting from June 14th, 2022. And this is a community meeting about Kylie Rodney missing person investigation. And it's really odd to me that that text, even if, let's just say, even if they were, this was like the default for their search engine or whatever, or default for their description of their YouTube video, Kylie went missing after June 14th, and it doesn't make sense why this would be in the description for a June 14th meeting, because it's not like it's going to go back and correct them all. It won't do that. And then what's also really, really odd is they removed the description, right? Then on top of it, because see, streamed June 14th, 2022, only 111 views. But they also disabled comments on it, which is crazy. Anyway, I've been listening to this community meeting, been listening to like all the employee awards. I'm listening to it in the background. Oh, fuck, I am gonna have to put my headphones back on, and I don't want to, but I will. I'll do it. I'll do it. Oh, they're still on anyway. So, all I've pretty much been doing, I'm gonna have to leave like a little partial ear off so I can hear my kid if he talks to me. Gonna play some Uno with him after he showers tonight. Excited for that. I love playing Uno with him. We just giggle. He gets mad sometimes though. Flip a table like Jesus, you know? Okay, so there's like terms you have to, at least you have to agree to. And nowhere in the lease does it say that you're not allowed to plant flowers or whatever. And in exchange for me cutting the tree down, cutting it up, and either burning what I could or making purpose of, I mean, it was over a 50-foot tree, pine tree. I had to make do with, in exchange for my work, because I knew they wouldn't pay me. This place is fucking hilarious. Anyway, in exchange, I just asked for the permission to put a garden in. And she said, well, what are you talking? And I showed her the area that I'd be using, which was the whole front, the yard that the tree used to be in that nobody goes to, and then a canopy area that I put in, concrete padding I put in, and then the early onset of the garden that I knew would be ripped out first. And she kept coming down like every week to tell me how awesome it fucking looked. And then now all of a sudden, now that her bosses that are coming to audit her, which is hilarious, it's hilarious, I love it, she might lose her job, but hey. Yeah, she like gave all these permissions. Like, she's panicking. Like, she's telling people you can't have things out in the hallway, like stands out there, like those mud racks to put like your muddy boots in. You're not allowed to have rugs, and it's like, you're getting a little carried away there, Miss Ma'am. And nobody's listening to her. You know what I mean? Like, I was nice enough to pull all my big decorations in and stuff like that, but yeah, like, it's odd request. I don't know why she's panicking, and she should worry about the books. She needs to explain a lot of things. Because when I talk to Rosa, which I intend to, I think Rosa's gonna have a lot of questions. Starting with why the project items were not purchased to renovate my bathroom. That's one of them. Okay, so we have the Town of Truckee Town Council meeting, and pretty much what I'm doing is I'm listening to it, and I'm taking note of the officers' names with Truckee PD. And then I have this that I got from Truckee PD's website. It's a PDF. Let me put it up here. And I know I've shown this before, but this lists all of their active support service division, their operations division, along with their main chiefs and emergency peoples, lieutenants, whatever you want to call them. It's the whole list of who works for Truckee PD. And I'm just listening and hearing what she's saying, and I'm just checking out things. Like, it's just really odd to me also when you look at this list that one of the patrol CSOs is Tammy Fittyman. It's always stood out for me. And then the operations lieutenant Lisa Madden, this Kyle Vickers, Brittany Johansson, this executive assistant right here. This is who I'm chatting with right now. This is the one that I had to kind of get snotty in my email back to her, because I'm tired of the games that they play. I did see CNY's video where, look, Nevada County's starting to act a little funny. Because the thing is when you're going through, and I'm going to open this up as well, because this is where I'm getting all the case numbers from. If you look through the entirety of the autopsy, you'll get the case numbers, you'll get their supplemental reports, and that's what I've been doing on this list here. Let me see. So you got Alyssa Babcock, which is the Truckee Tahoe Mortuary Funeral Parlor. This is the person that came and took Kylie's remains and took her to, what was it, Placer Morgue. Yes. It's so terrible to even have to say that, but it's true. So then I've just been keeping a list of all the officers who took part in it, and I'm trying to put, like, if I can find their badge number or their ID number, I'm adding it in here. I'm adding what their specialty is, and if they wear any other hats, you know, because hats are important, you know, to see what is what. And then I'm also making a side note that if they did any of the case reports or the supplemental reports, I'm adding in, like, what they did. And I am here. And I noticed that CNY, somebody recommended for me, CNY, if you're out there, honey, I cannot, for whatever reason, I'm able to watch your videos and comment on your videos, and you can come and watch mine and comment on mine, but I cannot comment back to you. I got your request for me to give you that PDF. I can't just send it to you. It's like one of them's 1.2 gigabytes and the other one I think is like 1.3. They're both over 1 gigabyte, which is entirely too big for me to upload it on any just free hosting website. So what I've been doing is breaking these PDFs down that have the images in them, or I can also do a live to where I just go through the images. I don't talk, I don't nothing. I'll put music to it, upload a video with all the stuff in it so you guys can screenshot it, whatever. I can upload that in like 1080 or 2K. I don't know how else other than to image shot them, screenshot them, get them all together. I mean, there's almost 1,000 pictures between all of the PDFs. Technically, there's not. I think there's only like 300 pictures, but maybe 400. But I'm slowly getting those all taken apart and put up on. I'll host those over on my Google Drive as well. Or, like I said, I can go through them all. Anyway, I noticed she's having issues with this number. So, the numbers that I'm having issues with are parts of the 2506 one, but the ones that I'm interested in are, they're both start in 1220, because that's just how they case them. And then I'm trying to get, and they won't give it to me for whatever reason, is the 2355 and the 2364. I think the 2355 is when she possibly, and don't quote me on this because this is not a fact, I'm not certain what they are because they won't tell you what it is. Other than they cannot give them to you because this person is a juvenile. However, they should at least release that case file and heavily redact whatever's in it. I don't understand what's going on there. It's their own transparency laws that they are supposed to abide by. But I'm going to fight tooth and nail for these two. 2355 and 2364. If anybody can get those case files, please do. You might have to get specific and ask for the supplemental, which is weird. It's odd. It's odd to me that you have a girl that was pulled over and possibly detained, and nobody wants to talk about it happening right before she went missing. Because if you look at the case numbers here, I'll type them out here, okay? 2355. Oop. Hold on, let me just do this. If you look at the way that they go in order, take that off, okay? They go in order, 2355, and then, I mean, a bunch of case files between that, 2364. But then you look here, and there's like 150 cases between this one and Kylie's mortuary or coroner's report of 2506. And I'm just curious of why they won't release these two reports, even if they have to redact it. So, since they don't want to, actually, you know what? I need this somewhere. This is going to be through Truckee PD anyway. Let me take these two. Let me move these up here, because I'm not sure. I'm just going to put this here and here. And then I'm also going in my FOIA over here. This should be here. Truckee Police Department. Alright, I'll do it. There we go, I'll put those there. Actually. Let's do that. Even though it's not responding area. Yeah, I see them already dragging their knuckles. 50 a month as water no longer in rent. It also went up. I feel that, Roscoe. I feel that. Well, yeah, and that's the thing, is that's the loophole. That's the loophole that they're all using. Whether or not it's a murder. And it's absolutely appalling. Like, it's appalling. It's appalling that they're not... I don't even think it's that they're not investigating these cases. I think they found a loophole in the system to make money off of deceased people. That's what I think. Let's turn this off. Ooh, I can tell my son put a wax burner in his room. I love that he likes the smell of pine. Because when it drifts out here, it does. It smells like cooking pine. I like it. He picked a really good smelly. All right, so back to what I was saying. Oh, and then I found this, and I'm just tripping the fuck out. So, I found this. Where the hell was it at? This friend of a friend. I'm sorry to do this to you, but I found this friend of a friend, and in it, I found another person, which I would like to find out, like, if it was a skateboarding accident and he hit his head or what's going on. But this Nate dude passed away 7/17 of 2022. Doesn't feel real. Anyway, I found that, so I just want to document that. I'm not sure who he is. I'd like to know. It's crazy that's also another Nate. Anyway, so I'm going to close that. And then, like, I started looking, like, just for, like, information on him. And then I wound up clear over here at Truckee PD. CB, if you're out there, Laura, if you're out there, because I see that one of y'all, one of my locals I chitty chat with, has commented on this, and I am curious about this incident that is still ongoing. So, from what I understand, is people were out in the water on Donner Lake, and I guess something capsized, and at least 2 people went overboard. One person, based upon the comment, I think it was here, had said, nope, it's not here. Is it here? No. Anyway, so this incident, there is an incident, what was this, 3 days ago. Currently, the Truckee Police Department is involved in a multi-agency response at Donner Lake regarding a possible drowning. There will be a sustained heavy presence of public safety personnel in the area. Kyle Vickers, which this lady mentions in this video. This is why I'm here. Honestly, I'm just trying to see who they are, what their rank is. And then I'm looking through the coroner's report to see if they took any part. And it's crazy because Donner Lake girl, which I do. No, it's me. Thanks, though. I'm just logged in from another state. Why won't it show me that? That's crazy. Let me try that again. Oh, I got a stomachache from dinner. Yeah, Stacy Fight. This is Fight Boy's mom. Okay, so she said, isn't this a recovery operation now? This is 3 days ago. Like, it took them 3 days to go to this lake to even start looking, from what I understand. This body. I don't know. Let's keep reading. But she says, isn't this a recovery operation now for one body? Like, that's all they're literally looking for. They have all of this equipment, y'all. All of this equipment. And you're telling me that it took them 3 days of scanning Donner Lake. Okay? The fuck is the depth? Because if you recall watching the video of AWP boys just going and having a day that Doug wound up not liking, because he doesn't like just fucking around. He like wants to look for cars and people and help families. They went to Donner Lake, and if you recall them diving under the wire, just doesn't seem very deep. Depth of Donner Lake, Truckee. Okay, the lake has a surface area of 3.4 square kilometers, 1.3 square miles. It reaches a max depth of 100 meters, 328 feet. So that's a bunch of times deeper than Prosser. And then it only took them 3 days to find the remains. Donner Lake is gorgeous, I'm not gonna lie. So right above this rock right here, is this where that swing is? There's like a swing above Donner Lake. I always thought it was Tahoe, but I'm starting to realize the shape of this lake looks more like where the tree swing is. Maybe it's the Donner Pass. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, they had all hands on deck. Yesterday, this is 3 days ago, at 3:30 p.m., the Truckee Police Department received multiple 911 reporting a canoe with 2 adult males which had flipped over in the middle of Donner Lake. A nearby windsurfer was able to save one of the 2 men in the water, while the other is still currently missing. Neither of the men appeared to be wearing life jackets. Like, I thought this was a requirement. This is why you have boat patrol. And hearing about how many boats you have patrolling, like now Donner Lake, Boca Reservoir, whatever you want to call it, like, there's no reason why people aren't being stopped on anything on that water to make sure that they're not wearing life jackets. I don't understand. Like, they have all these police officers that do this work, and what, you guys taking the day off? What's going on? Do you not work on the weekends? Like, what is going on here? And why don't you work on the weekends? I've never heard of a police shutting down because they need a weekend off. It's called flip schedules around and make sure that there's someone there 7 days a week, 24/7, you know? I don't know, it's just odd. It's odd that people have the chance to even do this. It's insane to me. And then here we go. Then in comes the multi-agencies, so everybody can... Now, understand that there are volunteers. Those volunteers don't get paid. But if it's a sheriff's office or a police department, they get paid for their hours. And that's where a multi-agency comes in. Okay? A multi-agency public safety response was initiated consisting of local boat and dive teams along with assistance of air resources from CalStar and the California Highway Patrol. Search operations in the area the missing person was last seen continued into the night before efforts were temporarily ceased due to darkness. And it just sounds like this is the same thing they did with Kylie's case. Based upon the way that I'm able to put this timeline together based upon their CAD reports, yeah, you can tell, like, and I think that's with Lindsay putting out that thingy on the 7th stating that it was like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, that they stopped the search. They stopped the search for that day. So they searched for her from 10 a.m. at least. I'm just wondering if it didn't start at 8. Anyway, and didn't start recording till 10. We'll get the answers, though. From 10 a.m. to just after, hold on, because I have this all written in the report. Hold on, let me get down to, oh, the 21st is way at the bottom. Or no, I need the 6th. What am I doing? Oh, this won't be filled in yet because I need Nevada counties and I need Truckee PDs. Yep. And it's crazy. Here's what's craziest to me is I can't help but to pay attention to the numbers in this case. So it's insane to me that if you look at what time Lindsay's call to Placer County Sheriff's Office was at 9:20 a.m. She did her missing persons report through Placer County Sheriff's Office. 9:20 a.m. is when the report was put in. Y'all ready for this? Let's go down to the 21st. (9:20 p.m.) 12 hours later. Well, not 12 hours later. The day she was found, but that nighttime. So you got 9:20 a.m. on August 6th, Lindsay calls Placer County Sheriff's Office. On August 21st, after Kylie was discovered, or remains were found in a vehicle with the license plates that matched. See, you got to pay attention to the way they say this, okay? There was a decedent located in the car in an SUV with the matching plates of 8 YUR 127. And then at 9:20 p.m., right, this 9:20 p.m. is when Alyssa Babcock from Truckee Tahoe Mortuary took Kylie's remains to the morgue. 9:20 a.m. on the 6th. Mom calls her missing. 9:20 p.m. on the 21st. Kylie's taken to the morgue. There's more numbers that I noticed in these cases, too. Could be coincidence. Could not be. Who knows? Where's my piece of paper? So last night I was telling you how the lawsuit was making a note of 3.5 million subscribers. Pretty sure that's the number. On Upchurch's thingy. Then you got 3.5 million of, we gotta find that too. Somebody put out there of how much that's how much it costs to do the search. I think it was much, much more actually. And then you got under 35 minutes that AWP found Kylie and Prosser. Okay. Then I'm starting to look at Anna Scott's. Like, I bounce around cases. This is just as me. This is how I operate all day long. My scrolls just go off. Anna Scott was 23 when her burned remains were found in the trunk of her car. She was 23. She was found on February 3rd. And that Jacordi that was shot by the police for allegedly being the one that put her there, killed her, whatever, and then set her on fire. The police shot and killed him on 2/23. Just saying. I don't like all these numbers in here. Where's Len? Len, we need you. We need you, girl. Tell us what you see. I don't know, it's just odd that they're giving you these incident reports. They're giving you these case numbers, but you're not allowed to have them. Because it's to protect the juvenile. No, if you're protecting the juvenile, you would release the report under your transparency laws and redact, even if it's heavily redacting. No, nope, it's not how it works. Sorry, I'm gonna call you out on it. I'm gonna make sure we all get these reports. All right. So I've been trying to find officers, is what I've been doing. So between listening to that thingy, I've been going through the coroner's report again, just to see what hours somebody showed up, what report they did. I'm putting it all in this spreadsheet because it's going to be easier for me to FOIA everything. And to be able to, I just don't think that I would like to know what all these supplemental reports that aren't mentioned in here, what they are. Okay, so I did all that. So what we're going to do, I can close that. I've been looking at salaries because this is important. I wish they would break this down into month to month. Actually, let me see. Monthly salary. Truckee Police Department. Let me spell it the whole way out. Truckee Police make between $49.32 and $66.57 an hour. Let me do a calculation real quick, y'all. Look, this is how my brain works. You got to deal with it. We just squirreling out. It's live sleuthing, y'all. This is how my brain works, and I apologize. Not really, I don't. Okay, 49.32 times, what was it, 1,000, hold on. We need some numbers here, y'all. Too far, right, this one right here. 19,000 995 hours. It's only $986,000. That can't be it either. Unless this is just what Truckee Police Department made off of. Oh no. Is that how much Truckee Police Department? Because if you're telling us that the minimum base salary is $49.32, you made a minimum based upon 19,995 man hours put in, and Truckee PD had involvement from start to finish. So much so that there's supplemental reports from these officers in Kylie's autopsy, coroner's report, whatever you want to call it. So they made a minimum of almost $1 million. Let me close that out and do 66.57 times 19,995 hours. $1.3 million. $1,331,067.15. Because of different pressures. Different pressures, right, Roscoe? Like you have to get certified at depths because of the way that the water pressure changes. You have to be able to safely and securely go down that deep without drowning yourself. All right, so there's that. But oh, damn it, I didn't want to close that. History, yeah. And the median pay there per year is $99,008 per year through Truckee PD. Already have that. And then this is what I've been going through, so I can slowly just get some of these tabs closed. Did I finish doing this? Oh no, I did not finish doing this. So let's go back. So air resources were from CalSTAR and the California Highway Patrol. Search operations in the area of the missing person was last seen continued into the night before efforts were temporarily ceased due to darkness. Search and recovery efforts were reinitiated this morning. Please avoid the area of Donner. See, why didn't they do all, is there any of this for Kylie? Let's see. I don't care how far down I have to scroll. Come on. Failed to load. What? Why? Is my internet trying to crap out? Let's try this again. Why, dude? It's because I'm using my VPN from a different place. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Why is this doing this? Something went wrong? What? Am I being blocked from their fucking... What? Hold on. Let me just go home. Go to search. I think it's Truckee PD official. I know I'm following them. Alright, let's go back here. That is really weird. Wow, why won't this load? Okay. Come on, you can do it. Sorry, we got some scrolling to do. What up, CB? Hey, CB, can you tell me about what's going on at Donner Lake? I know they just found the person. If you would be so kind to either, like, just message me. You don't have to talk about it here. Because I've noticed, like, in going through missing people stuff, they never want to say their names. It's weird. And I understand privacy laws. But it makes it easy. Like, when you're not saying the victim's name, you're making it easier for corruption to infest in your local police department or sheriff's office. Just saying. August 10th, 2021, we went way too far. A stabbing incident, 2021. Well, at least I know that 2021, April 2022. What's going on here? May, June. Shouldn't this go from here to here, because it would indicate that they have that strap over the deceased officer's name? Like, whoever made this graphic, this thing should go to here, not over here. When you strap over it, you would strap from edge to edge, it would never stay on the edge of the star. It would spring back and fall down in here anyway. Just saying, you made your graphic wrong. Sorry, my eyeball saw it. I had to say something. Here's this lady, the mayor. She's mean to old people. She really is. Ugh. June 21st. Hey, this is the guy was just in this part of this video. She just gave this guy an award. Where's it at? I watched that part. It's that guy. Where's it at? Where's the award at? There's a part here. Yeah, right here. Right in this spot. Where she gives the award. Look, it's right here. See, she gives an award. It's great. To this guy. And it's documented. That's great. He retired. Good for him. Thank you for your service. And then it was like right after. Ooh, who are you? That's cool. That's what's up. Somebody donated a bike. July. Yo! Ooh, I'm gonna read that. July 6th, 2022. Last Friday, the Truckee... So, let's see what date that is. I gotta go way, way back. That's okay. 2022 July. July 6th. Last Friday would have been July 1st. Okay. Last Friday, July 1st, the Truckee Police Department concluded an investigation which originated from a cyber tip received by the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, reporting suspected child sexual abuse material, CSAM, being distributed in Truckee. On July 6th, huh? Upon receiving the information, the case was immediately assigned to detectives within our department's investigation unit. What followed was multiple search warrants being authored in order to locate the source and responsible individuals. Right there in Truckee, y'all. With the assistance of the Nevada County District's Attorney Office, our detectives seized numerous pieces of electronics and storage devices from a residence within the Tahoe Donner subdivision. Yikes. A forensic search of the devices uncovered over 600 images of CSAM depicting sexual abuse to minors under the age of 12. Yo. Under the age of 12. Yo. Yeah, CB, I was reading Can you Facebook me where they're speaking on it? Please, I would appreciate it. Whatever group. It makes no sense that they have these fucking it's almost like they purposely make these events drag on, which is terrible for the victims' families. It's terrible for the victim, but it's almost like they're accidentally on purpose fucking around to get, I don't know, money. I don't know. That's what it looks like. Oh shit. Oh shit. Daver Marin, 29, of Truckee, was placed under arrest for possession and distribution of child sexual abuse material. He was booked into Truckee jail, where he was held on $100,000 bail. That's not much. You tell me this sick motherfucker has 600 images of babies under the age of 12, and there's a $100,000 bail still allowed on this, y'all's laws are fucked up in California. The way y'all protect predators, give them the chance to get out. And let's see whatever happened to him. Yeah, I get that he was arrested, but what happened to him? Please tell me this was not a misdemeanor. Please tell me that this did not wind up being a fucking misdemeanor. He has a fucking TikTok. Ugh. It's the same fucking story, dude. See, and they don't do any follow-ups. See, look, bailed out and back on the streets, y'all. Ooh, probably because California liberals love pedos. Oof, Tim, you are correct. Yikes. Yikes. They better start cracking down on this shit, man. There is no excuse of why these predators, why these pedophiles, why these sick motherfuckers are not getting life behind bars. Maybe a possibility of parole in 40 years. You don't want sickos like that. They need to bring asylums back. This guy belongs in prison. 600 images of babies under 12? Come on now. This sick motherfucker right here. He is no longer in custody, according to the Nevada County Sheriff's Office. Jail media report. That's so fucked up, dude. Where is he now? I should look up to see if he's in the fucking child predator fucking list. Strong work, y'all, and then you guys just let him out. Let the predator back out to strike again. And was a lift op. I don't know what that means, but... fuck that, dude. That's right before Kylie went missing. They left him back out. That's what's fucked up. See, and then this fire right here. What? On July 7th, there was a fire right at the Target place? Because this is Tahoe Truckee Airport. There was a fire started right by that one area. I don't understand why this area it says Target on AWP's video, but it's this area. There was a fire there July 7th. Okay. Humans caused that fire. A suspect was taken into custody after evidence was obtained indicating she was responsible for setting several spot fires which resulted in the fire in this area of Truckee. What's this? Oh, these are evacuation orders. Oh, right by Glenshire. That's where she set this fire. Wow. What's this? July 8th. No. There's Renfro. Hey, this lady is... what's her name? Is that Salas or whatever her name is? I think it might be. Officer Salas, maybe. I'm learning, y'all. I ain't even from this area, and I'm learning your fucking officers' names and shit. Alright, here we go. August 2nd. August 7th. Truckee PD waited till the day after she was reported missing. So everything that they're putting out is a day late and $1 short. And it's crazy because I keep going back to locals. Even JC's mom put out that Kylie was last seen at 1:30 a.m. Think I'm playing? Hold on. Let me go to August 7th in my folders. August 7th. Tiffany Bates. Please keep your eyes peeled for Kylie. She has been missing since 1:30 a.m. Saturday morning. We are not sure what happened, but it is possible she was taken, so she could be anywhere from Nevada to California Bay Area and beyond. Her parents are offering a $50,000 reward. She drives a 2013 Honda CR-V, license plate 8UR127. You say, get on it, Miss Mel. What up, BoobTube? How you doing today? Ooh, guy. Slim's in the house, too. Callie just banned all plastic bags in grocery stores, but 70% of products sold are in plastic packaging. Exactly. Like, and I don't understand, with the whole banning plastics, no, what they need to do is crack down and get more people into recycling so that those plastic items, those plastic bags, those plastic bottles, those plastic containers can be put in a bin and sold and refined to in another place to where they can just keep reusing said plastic. I don't understand, like, how people don't understand, like, the process of, like, recycling and how recycling stuff that is already there, that's going to continue to be there, that is continuing to be pumped into our landfills, why they don't take those products and force people. Take your money that you're wasting in all this global warming shit, the Green New Deals and shit, take that money into recycling the shit we already have on Earth. That's an important thing. It's very important to recycle. But if you notice, that's the issue in most states is, I don't know, they don't take recycling serious, and it should be. That should be a process of repurposing stuff that, well, it depends, because, like, for instance, like, we have recycling centers here, and if you take, like, aluminum cans, scrap metals, plastics, whatever, they'll pay you. These places will pay you. You take your shit, take your tires, whatever. They'll pay you to give them these things so that they can repurpose them. But then again, I live in a Commonwealth state. So, it's a lot different than, you know, no offense, communist California. You know what I mean? This is crazy, y'all. Alright, I can close that. That don't need to be... I don't need salaries yet. And then it's crazy how her height always stays the same, but her weight... Some people say she's 115 pounds. Some people say she's 118 pounds. But the one thing that they were certain of in the very beginning, before they changed it, after the bodysuit was found, she was wearing a black tank top. I would like to know what overshirt she was wearing. Was it that plaid one, y'all? Is that what you're leaving out of the mainstream media? Is that Kylie was wearing a plaid shirt over that black tank top? Is that why we had to get away from the fact she was wearing a black tank top? I just can't. Did somebody plant that bodysuit so that somebody would find it, and then, like, you somehow manipulated us with the media by quickly changing it to a bodysuit? I don't know. It's odd. Alright, let me keep reading. Alright, so this is from Truckee PD. This is the number they first list. And I want to run this because I'm noticing a lot of these numbers do not go to a police department. They go to a landline that is owned by somebody in, like, the media, or somebody that's deceased, or somebody that shouldn't be taking tips and shit. Just saying. So let's put this up at the top. I'm gonna put 86 here, simply because... Oop. Actually, I'll put that there. I'll take this out of here. Oh, his room smells so good out here. I love it. I love it. Let me center this. Alright. Oh. I gotta start keeping notes of everything that I go through. I should have been doing this from the jump. I'd probably be way further by now. But I didn't think we would have to sit here and do this to this case for Kylie. You know what I mean? I honestly thought that there were going to be honest people out there to release honest information, but upon seeing how they treat other cases, yeah, no. Something's definitely going on. They're profiting off, like, it's sick. They're profiting off the death of these people. It is very, very, very necessary, BoobTube, and I appreciate you. I appreciate that you give me ideas, inspiration, motivation to look into this stuff. It's very important. You're like my muse and life coach. I love it. IG algorithms have drastically changed recently. If you simply make this post as a reel, thousands of people will see it instead of a handful. That's probably what they intended, for only a handful of people to see it. Let's see if they made a reel about it. And it's crazy that there's, like, they're not even... Like, they're not even responding to the people, and you have 2 public information officers that are supposed to be running this shit. You're telling me their only job is to just put the information out there and not answer questions? Like, this is crazy to me. Yeah, and this is another thing I need to do. Okay, is that the same phone number? 581-6320. No, it's not. See? See the problem here? See how many different phone numbers they give you? This is insane to me, y'all. It's like they like accidentally on purpose make sure the information is so scattered between multiple agencies, between multiple people, so that it's harder to put the information together, to tell some truths. They do this at the expense of their own fucking townspeople, at the expense of fucking victims. And it bothers me, man. It really bothers me. Look, if this was happening in my own town, in my own city here, I would be raising a ruckus, man. All right, black, white, career, bold. All right. Okay, first issued. Okay, so this was issued on 8/7. This was issued on 8/10. Okay. All right, and then what I'm gonna do. Fuck. This one here. And it's possible. Actually, let's just make sure of this. Why won't it? Control A, Control C. Hold on a second. Let me. Just give me 1 second. I have way too many dips in right now. It's making me a little woozy. I wish I'd have made more coffee. I might ask if you want some more coffee. I'm thankful for a lot of people out there that had a feeling about Kylie's case and screenshot backed up what they could. Absolutely. Absolutely. And just to make sure stuff like this doesn't poof, I'm also going to copy this, and then I'm going to go to 2 different places. Let's bookmark this one. Okay, well, let's... Did somebody bookmark it? No. Alright, so let me make sure this is proper. Hold on. This is weird. Share. No, I don't want to send it to nobody. I want to... It's odd how that's... Anyway, let me just put this like this. I don't know why it's not letting me archive it. Yeah. No, dude, I want to archive this website. Go. Alright, let me see. Let me see if this takes me to it. Doubt it does, but let's see. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, alright, cool. Alright, let me archive this, dude. Why won't you let me? There. Save a page now. There we go. Yep, save error pages. Yo! They put a thing into the Wayback Machine that you can't crawl or archive, whatever you want to call it, this website, because it's overloaded right now, y'all. This is the error code that I'm getting. Come on. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck your error pages, then. Just save the page. What? So you're telling me Instagram's being overloaded right now? I don't believe it. Alright, so let's go to archive. I really need to start using archives.ph anyway. Yep, I'm not a robot. My URL is alive, and I would like to save its contents for the rest of its life. Yep, I would. Yep, I would. Please and thank you. Let's do it. Let's archive it. Make sure this don't go anywhere, you know? Yeah, boy, it's getting it. It's doing it. Whoa. Mm-hmm. Come on, stay green. Stay green. Yep. Do that. Now, take a screenshot of it. Tell me you did it. Yep. Keep doing it. Keep going. Yep. Alright, this should be good. Okay. So they're also including a Facebook link in this. Alright, that's cool. The only thing is, like, archive PH takes a little bit longer to archive. However it does, I gotta give it credit, it does archive it a little bit better. I wish I would have done this with the freaking Caltopo shit. Not always. See, that's where people don't realize, is if somebody doesn't take the time to check to see if it's archived, which this is not, and doesn't make an archive or a web crawl of that website, if that website goes down, or they delete that page, or they delete something in it, or the server host of said image or whatever is not recorded in an archive database, it's gone. It's gone forever. That's why it's super important to save videos that you feel have useful information in it. And it's also super important that if you're going to look for a website that's archived that is still active and it's not archived, it's super important that you archive it. If you can't do it through archive.org, use archive.ph. Yeah, archive.ph is really, really good. I gotta give it to them. The way that they crawl these websites is yes. Look at that, dude. Now it's there forever, y'all, with comments, links, everything are clickable. This is why I do like archive.ph, but I still love archive.org for the books, for the knowledge that I get from there. So, all right, so we got that one. Let's make sure we get this one is in here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do all of these through archive.ph simply because I'm already using it. All right, so this is what's fucking me up, is this right here. So we only need that part. We're gonna archive this as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and archive all of this stuff, y'all. I might as well. And I'll just chit chat with y'all. I know, but I don't drift. I literally, for what I do, I get roughly $100 every 3 months. And then usually most of that money goes back into like my StreamYard, which is going to be due soon, and I don't have the funding for it. I just don't. And if like people every once in a while, like I honestly get maybe a donation or two like every month or two, like I really don't, but I also don't ask people for money. I'm not expecting people to give me money. That's not why I'm here. I'm here because I want to learn, I want to teach you all, and at the same time I want to look into things and just, you know, talk about them. But yeah, if I worked for a company doing research and investigations, yeah, I would make a decent amount of money. I just don't have the previous what'd you call it, resume to get said job. So I don't mind doing it for free for the victims, you know. I love everybody that donates. I do appreciate it, but yeah, it's not required here. I'm not on YouTube to make money. That's for certain. If it was, I would go back to DIY videos. Huh. Alright, it's done almost. Yep, it should be done almost. Alright, let that do that. I feel like I want to hear music in the background of all this. Actually, no, let's play this video so I can get through this bullshit, this lady. Ugh. Alright. There, like, this, the cache of this website is saying that something in here made mention of a missing Kylie Rodney. Did she run away at some point? Did she get snatched before? Like, what? Why would this be in here? Proclamations. Okay, okay, employee awards. This is where I was. Let's get it. I'm gonna turn this down.
On Seeks.
Ugh.
This is an awesome achievement that took Heather 6 years plus a master's and a BA, and many words and drafts in the making.
Who?
She's done a great job balancing this task.
She said Heather?
Of Nevada, Reno.
Wait, hold up. Let's go back.
Okay. With that, we're going to move on to 5.4, and I'm going to turn it back over
Truckee,
to
your
our
mayor's a
town manager,
cunt, y'all.
Great, thank you. This is one of the more exciting parts of my job, where every quarter we bring
This is
forward
Jennifer
our employee
Calloway.
Incentive award.
I do believe. Could have sworn she was on here somewhere. No, she's on the town council thingy. I'm just checking to make sure that there ain't no other Callaways on here. There's a Connor Vickers and a Kyle Vickers. Connor and Kyle Vickers. So Kyle Vickers is an acting admin lieutenant around the time Kylie. And then Connor Vickers is a patrol officer. Very cool. Here's this Ryan Cuano, who is mentioned in here. But then when you go and look Ryan Ruano up, he's in the freaking Brady list. I would love to. Oh, I'm not a robot. Let's get it. Let's do it. There it is. That one's done too. All right, let's make sure these are all done. Why won't it let me? Like, it's so weird that it's doing this. Like, it's saying next, but it's okay. I'll do it this way. That's fine. Okay, we got that one. Let's do another one. Yep. Alright, so I have this. Actually, what I should do is screenshot this. I'm pretty sure that I have this. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not doing double stupid work. Nova, please stop. You're chewing your tail. I can hear you. You're gonna get a cone if you don't stop. Nova! You're in trouble. You're gonna get a licking. Alright. So let me look up August 4th. Let me check August 7th to see if I have it here. No, I don't. Let me check one other place. Would it be in search and rescue folder? I don't see it. but it should be in the search and rescue folder. Let me check one other folder, see if it's in this search and rescue folder. I don't see it here. Nope. All right. Let me see if... All right, I don't see it there. So I'm gonna include these in the search and rescue because I don't see it. Y'all see it? Because I don't see it. Anyway, oop. I want to make sure I have all this shit too. True story. Let's go right about there. Save this. Kylie's case. Search and rescue. This will be August 7th. Shrekky PD. All right. Somebody's got to do this, right? You got to make sure it's all. I know I have all these saved. I got to look because now this is going to bother me till I find this. Because I know I have all this. August 4th. Oh, man. So wait, I have August... Where's the August 7th one? Because here's August 8th search and rescue. There's... Huh! Look, and it matches. This flight path from August 8th matches air resources. Go me! Alright, so I still need August 7th. So I might as well just keep it in this folder. Fuck. Or should I... Let me see the search and rescue. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna go back here. And I'm gonna put it in the August 4th through 7th, just so that it's all. But that's crazy that I don't have August 7th in here, which would make sense because this is Truckee PD. But this is what's crazy. Truckee Police Department on 8/10. Why did it take them so long to post about that? See? Something wrong. Truckee Police Department started well before this. Huh. You said, hey, Noah, like wolf and stuff. Yeah, my P.O. box will still be in effect until maybe March or April, maybe, I want to say. I don't think it's January. I think the way that I did it, it's anywhere between January and, like, April. January and March. Somewhere in there. I have it till. So I have it till at least the first of the year. We'll say that much. And this is the 10th, huh? Let me look at the 10th. August 10th. Here's August 10th. Here's August 9th. See, they didn't start keeping record of their man hours until freaking August 8th. And then they didn't even put it up on the... Is that this one? There's their unified command. Placer County Sheriff's Office. Nevada County Sheriff's. And it's crazy how... why their unified command doesn't have Placer County Sheriff's logo on it. It's almost like that's where they hide all the good stuff at. I don't know. I don't know. But I think that's this one. Yeah, see, dedicated resources from 8/6 to 8/9. And it took them till 8/10 to put this out. That's 2 air resources. I need 1 before this. What? Okay, so this one says 265. This one says 204. Yes. This one says 265. Okay. I need the one that says 204. This is 812. From 8.6 to 8.11. Wow. Let me look. Let me make sure I have all this before I... Where's the August 12th one? I don't see it. Y'all see it? I don't see it. That would be this one. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I save it too. Get their name. Oh, I gotta get their name in that. Indeed. See how much their stories change and shit too. Alright, so we got August 12th. SAR. Okay. Oop. Alright, so we got this one saved. Let's save this one as well. Just in case. Because I'm pretty sure this is not. Alright, let's see. Let's query it. Let's see if it's saved. Nope, it's not. Alright. Archive this one, please and thank you. Alright, let's archive that one. Well, and that's the thing is, like, I implore locals, any whistleblowers, any people that worked this case that want to put forth information anonymously. Like, I'm not gonna put that shit out there. I'm not gonna put your name out there unless I see it on a public website that I could physically show over YouTube or Rumble or whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna put your shit out there. There's a lot of people that I speak to that I would never put their first, last, or information out there. I of all people think people have the right to privacy. That's why I don't get mad when they redact things. However, with the transparency laws, they have to release the records, the case reports, the incident reports, all of those things. It's their responsibility to keep the privacy of the individual out of there. The rest of the record should be included. And I don't understand that part. Mega! Yeah, you would think now that it's over and said and done with, like, the 2 people that put the pictures of Kylie out there the day after her remains were found, you would think people like that would come forward. People that have information, they would come forward so we could get them in contact with the proper investigators to tear into this case and prosecute people. Since the CHP report, more people are commenting in older Facebook groups. Good. Good. Alright, so that one's saved. I have that one saved on my computer as well. I know I have all of these, but I want to make sure that the archives do as well. I know this is nonsense stuff that I'm doing here, but it must happen. Let me make sure it's not already documented. And if it's not, then I'm going to go ahead and archive it. Alright, let's get it. Get it! I'm almost certain that I have this August 13th. Like, they literally took all this time to make all these graphics to let us know information. However, they failed to keep the public updated and informed in a timely manner. Like, in an actual timely manner. This is August 13th. Let me make sure I have it. Oh, this only goes to the 10th, but I have the 12th in there as well, but it's okay. Alright, August 10th. 11th. There's that one documented there. Huh, there's August 17th. This is odd that it's... I know I saved all this shit. It's okay, I'll save it again. No big deal. I know it's somewhere else, but... that's a whole nother story. And the only reason why I'm screenshotting these and saving them is so that whenever I go to make more videos or make Kylie Ruddy's documentary, that it's all here. August 13th. Sorry. Alright. Did I document this one yet? Not found yet. What's this say? What? What's this? Save this one. I've never had to wait in a queue. I have never had to wait in a queue. That's odd. Oh well, I'm just gonna keep documenting these for me. Let me see if I can't put this one in. It's got to get archived somewhere. Oh, it's finally starting to work. Okay. Alright, I'm just so afraid to keep using archives.org in it. Yeah, see, it's not. Yeah, see, I'll just keep archiving it through here as we get through it. Alright, so I have the 13th now. Right in the middle of it, they had to pat themselves on the back. That's crazy. These ones seem different from the ones I have from Facebook. What is this? Huh. Hey, look, it's at the same place that Sammy spoke with that group of kids, because this is where they normally put the tent out. What's this? A softball field? Is this Parks and Recs then? Anyway. Alright, so I saved that one, and that one, and that one. Pretty sure I just saved this one. Yep, that's the 13th. There's the 17th. Start at 17. Every time I see that number, man. Oh man, I just put this in a whole nother folder. Oh well, I'll move them over whenever it's okay. Nova, I can hear you. Look, I don't want to have to put a freaking cone on you. Please stop. You need something to chew on? Here. Come on, here, big girl. Here, come on. Do that. Better. That's your damn tail, honey. Gotta hurt. Look at your bone. Look at that big old bone. Oh. Kiki, what are you doing? Who's the baby? Get your bone. so gross. With her being a mastiff, she makes like drool spots. It's so nasty. I hope it does too, boob tube. I really do. It'd be nice to get the full dash cam. Who's SH? You'll have to message me about that, boob tube. Oh, you're talking about the one male that went to the party and he took a video of it. And the mom in the Facebook group even confirmed that they recorded it. And then Sammy went and took a still shot of said video, but a photo of it. And she presented it as courtesy of Sammy Smith. Is that what you're talking about? I freaking love her too. I really wish she'd stop chewing on her tail. Yeah, I don't blame you, BoobTube, and I respect you for that. Just message me. That way I can look through my records, and if I have it, I'll hook you up. Okay, so this is from the 17th. I saved that one. But I also... Alright, I need to see which ones... Why does this keep doing this? I'm not a damn robot, bro. Okay, so... This is August 13th. I have that one saved now. This one is from August 17th. Let's go ahead and... make sure this one's archived as well. Yeah, I could have sworn I read something or documented something along the lines of the mom coming forward and saying, no, that was my son's dash cam footage from said party. Or something like that. I know I have it saved somewhere. I don't know if it's the actual video or not. That I couldn't tell you. I have so much shit on this computer. And that's what everybody's like, how do you not know that you have this? And it's like, do you not realize how much shit is on this computer and how much I've tried to go through it? It's a lot. And then I just keep collecting. Trying to sort everything out, organize everything out by a date and timestamp. Since, you know, law enforcement couldn't do that much for us. The only thing that we got a date or a timestamp, which isn't even technically the date or the timestamp of what they're claiming it is. We got an edited version from law enforcement of what time and date they're claiming it's from. See? We just have to take their word for it. When the person in said picture of a video don't even look like said victim. It looked like the person running the show. Where's Waldo? Alright, come on, hurry up. This shit's making me tired, man. I always get comfy cozy when I start doing shit like this. This is why I should just start going live from my laptop at night. Maybe I will start doing that, so I start, like, at least getting into bed and getting in the routine of going to bed before 5 a.m. Because that shit's out of control. So I told Phoenix if I can't go to sleep at a normal time tonight, I would just stay up all night, making him some coffee in the morning, sending him off to school, and then I'll sleep. Something like that. I have a redacted version in one of the drone. Oh, do you? Oh, shitfucks drones or Austin's drone footage? Come on, hurry up and save, man. Alright, I've saved that. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm bookmarking now. Huh! So somebody started a fire in the Gateway area, huh? Huh. This is crazy that they're talking about all these campfires, but they don't talk about that illegal campfire that they were having at Sanctuary that night. Oh, my dog is growling at something in the hall. What's out there? What's out there? Does Mama need to come beat some ass? Who's out there? Get him. Let me come see. Okay, this doesn't need to be... Oop. That doesn't need to be saved, but this does. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. August 18th, huh? See, I know that I have the actual full versions of these, like the image saved and everything, but it could just be in Discord still. And that might be why I keep... Alright, there we go. Now let's take this and archive. Why does it keep doing this, dude? Not found yet. What's this mean? Let me try saving it one more time. I don't know why it keeps doing this. It's weird. Oh, okay. I have those. I have both from Sanctuary Prosser. Then I have the 2 down by Coldstream. Oh, my ears are itchy. Ooh, wait, can I, no, because I need to list, that's what I need to be doing. I need to be listening to this, damn it.
Awards. And these awards are based on our town values. Department heads nominate employees
Their
for these
town
awards
values.
based on work that they've completed during the last quarter. We handed these out during our last all-employee meeting, but we feel it's important to share these awards with the council and the community so you can get a better sense of the employees that are working on your behalf. So our first recipient is this is a little different, but we have a new doctor on staff here at Town Hall, and that is Heather Benson. Heather Benson graduated on May 13th, completing her PhD in Human Cultural Geography from the University of Nevada, Reno. Her dissertation, In Place, Out of Place, Punjabi Sikhs in Reno, Nevada, focuses on the geographies of inclusion, exclusion for migrants and transnationals in the American West with a specific focus on Sikhs. This is an awesome achievement that took Heather 6 years plus a master's and a BA, and many words and drafts in the making. She's done a great job balancing this task as well as starting her new job in the planning division. So congratulations to Dr. Benson. And we provided this incentive award based on her commitment to excellence. Our next incentive recipients were actually our entire building division, and that would be Mike Ross, Sarah Owens, Brittany Harold, Dinar Tomasella, Pasito Ravi,
I'm going to grade this out
Dan
because I
West,
think
and
this is
Ben
at the
Tolan,
hospital.
for their display of teamwork and excellence. The strong commitment of teamwork means staying focused on the goal even when there are challenges. It means working together from a place of trust, commitment, and accountability to achieve success. But how do you create strong teamwork when most of your team is new and the workload is overwhelming? The building division staff recognized the opportunity that newness creates and started from a fresh perspective. They looked to their individual and group strengths to modify the internal approach to the building permit process, as well as their outward communication. They took risks, they problem solved on the fly, and they embraced a positive attitude when the building community was understandably losing patience given the long delays. Their ability to adapt significantly reduced the number of permits in the queue, with the most recent push decreasing the queue by a total of 38% and decreasing the number of single-family permits awaiting processing by 80%.
There's a lot of voices that I'm just
this wouldn't have been possible without everyone's collective efforts. So we thank the building division for their progress and their commitment to teamwork.
It's a group effort,
we
y'all.
honored Ryan Ruano. Ryan is one of our newest officers. And on February 21st, Officer Ruano was dispatched to a report of an elderly disabled male subject living in a vehicle that recently broke down. Officer Ruano went above and beyond, coordinating with a local auto shop whose staff agreed to fix the car for free.
Oh, wow.
In the meantime, Officer Ruano used excellent communication skills to gain the cooperation of the subject, convincing him to stay at the warming shelter for the next few days while the vehicle was being repaired. The subject was then able to retrieve his repaired vehicle and continue his journey safely. Officer Ruano, the town,
well,
and
that's
our
crazy
department,
because
PD department,
if you go and search his name, they have a shout out to the staff, which I do boob tube in that spreadsheet that only you have access to for now. You'll see there that I have the shout out link to him. And then on top of it, I have the Brady list. Ryan Ruano is on the Brady list for the Truckee Police Department. The Brady list includes records like official misconduct, public complaints, decertification, blah, 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 blah. He comes from Lassen County, which I included all 3 of these on there, which y'all are going to love when I go over this one Facebook thingy. But first, let me archive these, and we'll listen to her a little bit more before I show you my little nuggets I found.
Thanks him for his compassion and dedication to those in need and for going above and beyond to resolve the issue. We next had our community service officer, Katie Flaherty. Katie responded to a report on February 14th of a deceased cat inside a cat crate in the middle of the Truckee River. CSO.
Now, who would throw a fucking cat in a crate in the river? What kind of sick fucking people live around there, dude?
Katie. We next had our community service officer.
CSO, Community Service Officer. I don't know if it's spelled Katie or what it is, but she is a CSO, which is Community Service Officer. I gotta hear how she says her name again.
Katie Flaherty. Katie responded to a report on February 14th of a deceased cat inside a cat crate in the middle of the Truckee River. CSO Flaherty immediately recognized the potential for serious criminal activity and initiated an animal abuse investigation. After locating the owners, CSO Flaherty conducted several in-person interviews documenting their conflicting statements against a medical examination of the deceased cat. Throughout her investigation, CSO Flaherty noted her every action in an impressively detailed report, just like that of a seasoned investigator. With her hard work and tenacious investigative skills and attention to detail, they were able to resolve the case, and it was an example for the rest of the department to follow. And then lastly, we recognized 2 of our officers, Connor Vickers and Robert Yarbo.
All right, lady, you're saying way too many names. Pause. Okay, I'm still looking for Katie. Why can't I find... Oop. Let's try officer. Kathleen Flaherty. Is that her name? This is her? Kathleen E. Flaherty? Flaherty? Look at that. Look at that. Kathleen. Oops, I spelled her name wrong. Kathleen. So, Josephine goes by Josie, and Kathleen goes by Katie. Okay, got it. All right, let's keep going. I need these names, though.
An impressively detailed report, just like that of a seasoned investigator. With her hard work and tenacious investigative skills and attention to detail, they were able to resolve the case, and it was an example for the rest of the department to follow. And then lastly, we recognized 2 of our officers, Connor Vickers and Robert Yarbo. Recently, there's been a series of overnight thefts in the Glenshire neighborhood from unlocked vehicles, and thousands of dollars in valuables had been stolen. On the evening of April 18th, Officer Vickers located 2 individuals who were dressed in all dark clothing and acting suspiciously in the Old Gateway neighborhood. Officer Vickers surveilled the subjects for several minutes, observing them walking in between unoccupied vehicles within a nearby parking lot, and eventually he detained both suspects, locating evidence on their person that linked one of the suspects to the Glenshire thefts. Officer Vickers also obtained...
Well, what's so fucked up is, like, yeah, like, you're doing this to innocent animals. Like, that right there shows that you have to be some type of psychopath to hurt an innocent animal. And then I go back to thinking about how how there were neighbors of Scammy saying she used to harm animals. You know, it just makes you wonder about these people, these
Information on
kids,
scene
these
regarding the
teens,
possible
these young
location
adults.
of where some of the other stolen property was. So
No, I want to hear these names.
Locked vehicles. With her hard work and tenacious investigative skills and attention to detail, they were able to resolve the case, and it was an example for the rest
Blah,
of the
blah, blah, blah,
department to
blah.
follow.
Come on, lady.
And then lastly, we honored recognized two of our officers, Connor Vickers and Robert Yarbo. Recently, there's been a series of overnight thefts in the Glenshire neighborhood from unlocked vehicles, and thousands of dollars in valuables had been stolen. On the evening of April 18th, Officer Vickers located two individuals who were dressed in all dark clothing and acting suspiciously in the Old Gateway neighborhood.
Oh, Connie.
Officer Vickers surveilled the subjects for several minutes, observing them walking in between unoccupied vehicles within a nearby parking lot, and eventually he detained both suspects, locating evidence on their person that linked one of the suspects to the Glenshire thefts. Officer Vickers also obtained information on scene regarding the possible location of where some of the other stolen property was being stored. In the days that followed, Officer Yarbo coordinated that effort to obtain and serve a search warrant at the residence in the Riverview Home subdivision. This resulted in the discovery of numerous items of stolen property and the positive identification of a second involved suspect. Officer Yarbrough then took the investigation a step further by securing two arrest warrants for both the individuals involved in the string of thefts.
What about Kylie?
Both officers' efforts during this investigation were directly responsible for the positive outcome. As a result, the stolen property was returned to the rightful owners, and the two suspects involved were identified and are being held responsible for the actions. She is an excellent example of teamwork, and represents what the police department stands for. So those were all our recipients this quarter. Some interesting stories that you learned in these, but we thank everybody for their commitment to our town values and their everyday work.
Thank you, Jen. And just to reiterate, a tremendous thanks to all.
It's just odd to me that you have, okay, right before Kylie goes missing, all that crazy shit happened. Then you have a dude that's got 600 images of CSAM on his shit. Then Kylie Rodney goes missing. And then in the middle of Kylie going missing, you guys do another sex offender sweep. Another pedo sweep. While Kylie's missing after y'all think she possibly could have been snatched. And then you turned around and blame the victim. After realizing she didn't have no water in her lungs. That's terrible, terrible investigation skills. I'm sorry. Not sorry. All right, that's archived. Let's move along. And then what I'm eventually going to do is rename these pictures that I'm taking from. How come these numbers are reflective and they're not saying what date's from? That's crazy. I'm going to have to get these from, I know I have these ones from Placer or Nevada County. I know they're saved somewhere. Hold on, let me see something. Kylie's case. I wonder if it's under the police files. Let me see something. FBI made Nevada County, Placer County. Here we go. See, I knew I had them. 8/14, 8/15, 8/16, day 1. See, I have them all. Look at me. But I'm still going to bookmark these. This says August 19th, so this will be this one. Let's make sure. 73 people. 73. Yeah, see, I have these all. But it's okay. I'm still going to bookmark all these. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna bookmark this as well. I think it's going to be important to bookmark this as well. I'm just gonna do it anyway. Might as well, while we're here. What up, Billy? I see Sage. Same ones who have dead animals that celebrate. Yeah, true that. Remember that freaking lamb? Like a lamb's head in that picture? It's creepy as hell. Creepy as hell. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and copy this. This one's still running, so I'm just going to start another one. Archive.ph. And I'm just going to start doing it like this. It's taking too long. Okay, we did that one. This one will be next. I'll do 2 at a time. Come on. Alright, let's listen to this dumb bitch talk some more.
All of our town staff who are working incredibly
Oh,
hard,
it's
and
the cunty
particularly
mayor.
those congratulations on your employee incentive awards. With that, we will move to 5.5, our peak season's summer messaging and programs. And I understand we have
She talks like all she thinks about is money.
a few folks who may be presenting this evening. Erica Mertens, Alfred Knotts, and Bob Womack.
So I'm going to ask all of...
Wait, Bob Womack? Emergency Services Coordinator, Bob Womack. Look at that. That's crazy. Who's talking? Hold up. Let's hear that again.
Bob, on your employee incentive, working incredibly hard, and particularly those congratulations on your employee incentive awards. With that, we will move to 5.5, our peak season's summer messaging and programs. And I understand we have a few folks who may be presenting this evening.
Okay.
Erica Mertens, Alfred Knotts, and Bob Womack.
Erica Martins.
So I'm going to ask all of 3 to come up here, and we've got plenty of seats for you while we get this uploaded. And this is something we started last year.
Hold on. Erica Martins. Why does that name sound familiar? Huh. Could have sworn I've seen that somewhere. Oh, I'm gonna go back to just Truckee. Because I want all these job titles anyway. I'm gonna need all these. Fucking numerous pages. I should just type all of these out. Well, I'm not like Public Works and shit like that, but...
to help the council and the community understand what actions the staff are taking to prepare for summer with traffic and high visitation.
Yeah, traffic, all right. Cool. That one's saved.
So I'm going to talk a little bit about our critical... Thank you. I'm so used to working without a mic. I'm going to talk a little bit about our critical public communications this summer. These would be surrounding alert and warning specifically. And so, which mic do we have that's feeding back?
You, bro, you. It's you.
So one of the things we did this year is we changed to the Code Red notification platform. We continue to push this out everywhere that we possibly can to get people to understand that it's opt-in. So even if they were on Nixle, they need to switch to Code Red. We talk a little bit about why we made this switch. One of the biggest is to have the redundancy with the county. That way that allows them to notify our citizens just as we can notify theirs. So both sides of the county now are on the same system.
Who is talking, man?
It also allows us to much
I can't
more
do it.
Target alerts. Signing up is very easy. You can go to our hat and it is on your phone. But the nice thing is you're going to get notifications there. They work through the, or paid through the county to be able to work people through the registration process.
I just want to hear if there's a mention of Kylie here. Because if there is, oh no.
They may end up calling Code Red if they've forgotten everything about it, and Code Red will help them. Really no different than any other technology that's out there. Just real quick, I often get asked, you know, how are you going to notify me? Well,
look, y'all, I'm going to let this continue to play. I'm going to go talk to Phoenix real quick. I'm going to see if he wants some matcha. And I'm going to start some water. So I'm just going to let this play. If there is any words, Kylie or Kylie Rodney, while I'm gone, please notify me in chat.
there's the kind of
I'll
15
even make this
different
full
ways
screen
rather
and
than
I'll leave
walking
this on
through
here
all
so you
those.
can see the
that a lot of those
timestamps.
have to do with Code Red. That's one of the nice things, is it allows
I'll be
us
right
to
back.
touch a lot of things at once. Social
Ooh,
media,
okay. Hold up.
our AM
I'll click that when I come back.
1670 radio, which will stay up during power outages, and is another way for information. CMS signboards, partner notification systems. This is huge. We have, you know, we work with the schools, PUD, and other partners to put out messaging that way. And then just, you notice I have it in red there, the high-low siren. Just kind of want to touch on this, and I'll touch on it in a second again, but if you're waiting to hear that siren, you've waited too long. I mean, I can't really stress that enough. That is the last of anything that we're going to do. And we can't guarantee that we're going to even be able to do that. So for anybody that thinks, well, I'm going to wait till I hear the sirens in my neighborhood, we've waited too long. A couple of key takeaways. Really, it's, stay aware. Situational awareness, what we do in briefings, but know the weather. That's the time when we're really the most concerned, is when it's windy, dry, thunderstorm days. Those are the things. Always have a plan. And then, as I said, be ready and leave early. The research that we're seeing, which has continued to be everything we've seen for the last 4 or 5 years, is that unfortunately people really did have time in fires to leave, and they perished because they waited and they got stuck. That's not true in every case, but it's true in the majority of them. And then the other part that some of the research is showing now, people rarely perish on main roads. Once you get to a main road, those are the roads we're able to do good defensible space work on and provide plenty of protection and support to. So the only other thing I'll say, started talking about this a little bit earlier today, really kind of want to push this message. Being prepared is not about living in fear. We don't have to live in fear of things that are going to happen here. It's nowhere different than anywhere else.
Billy says, ooh, I want a matcha. Yeah, we're making some matchas. Mm-hmm. The water's percolating, so. Did I miss anything important? Did I miss any names? I do want to check this out, though. Let's peep that. Yes, I'm sure I want to leave YouTube. I want to check this out for a minute. Oh, Martins. Yep, that's her. She does the DEI stuff. Ah. October 2022, huh? So she went from the recycle program manager to being a diversity, equity, and inclusion, which is DEI program manager, right after Kylie was found. Environmental scientist at Cal Recycle to the recycling program to an inclusion to the DEI program. Agro, huh? Agriculture, huh? I think that's her. I think that's her. Good find. Thank you. And there's a reason why I'm inserting these as I am. It's ER. Okay. Erica Martins. Why would they call her Jew? That's a terrible name to call her. Anyway. All right, and then I'm going to add her link in here so that we have her LinkedIn. All right, cool. Let's keep going. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Is it really giving you a 404? Ah, it sucks. All right, let's get these both through. All right, that one's saved. And that one's saved. Cool, I can get. Nova, no. Would you stop? It's the freaking kettle. Crackhead. It's the kettle. What are you blah about? What? It's the kettle. Go check. Go look. Go look. Seriously, it's the kettle. Media conference. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and add this one in as well. Just so we have it all. And I think that'll be it. I think that... Oh, now they got the autopsy thingy. Wow. Alright, let's see how quick this does this. That one will be slower than that one. Alright. Back to this.
There's hurricanes, there's earthquakes. We all have these different things where we live.
Motherfucker, you ain't getting no hurricanes in Truckee. What did he just say?
But we need to be prepared. We need to be ready if something goes wrong.
Okay, so hurricane comes through Truckee.
That's mine.
Our slides are all together.
Oh, they are all together.
I'll be
Okay.
right back. I'm gonna let this continue to play.
Sorry. I goofed up a little here.
Did you? Yeah. You told them the hurricane. Watch for your hurricane.
Start from this slide. There we go.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, can everyone hear me all right? Great, so I'm going to talk about our Keep Truckee Green summer initiatives. And the first one, if you go to the next slide, please, is our Trailhead Ambassador Program. This year, we are partnering with Truckee Trails as well as Visit Truckee Tahoe. And between the three of us, we will have Trailhead ambassadors out. So last summer, you'll recall we had 2 interns who we hired to be our Trailhead ambassadors, and this summer, Truckee Trails will be taking the lead on that through funding with the other partners as well. And then in addition, next slide, we will have 2 free bike valets, which will be hosted by those Truckee Trail ambassadors. And the first is at Truckee Thursdays. That's taking place in the Pocket Park. If you came last year, you may have seen that. It was tremendously successful. That's going to be available at every single Truckee Thursday, and that is located at the corner of Bridge and Jaboom Street. Right across from Alibi and the post office. And then additionally, the Truckee Trails Foundation will also be hosting a bike valet at Music in the Park on Wednesday evenings.
Isn't that where they're putting that new building, all that new building and parking at too? Ain't that where they're putting it? Those damn hurricanes of lies, for real. This Jaboom Street right across the post office, that's where they're taking that empty lot and building on. Huh. Yeah, it is. Look, I'm gonna show you. Ooh. I shouldn't know this much about Truckee. Seriously. But here's the post office. Here's that empty lot. Look, I was right. Okay, let's keep going.
At the regional park near the tennis courts. So both really great ways to kind of alleviate the hassle of parking, but also encourage folks to ride their bikes and further reduce their GHG emissions.
Oh, God.
And then lastly, we've got several ongoing litter abatement initiatives. The first is Clean Tahoe is back again this summer. That is the nonprofit that we hired last year. They're back again this year, and their focus is really on doing weekly litter sweeps through downtown and Donner Lake areas, as well as other kind of hotbed areas that we receive remarks about. So you can submit a comment on
Seems like they are more worried about litter than they are searching for victims. Look at SS family contract compliance. Yeah. Well, and then also you have to understand that like Pelosi came here, Biden came here, Podesta came around, like all those people came around the time before, during, or after Kylie went missing.
Request Truckee, and those also get forwarded along to our partners at Clean Tahoe. And then additionally, we have increased our downtown garbage service. So the public litter containers, those are at max service capacity right now from TTSD. We are also doing some innovative garbage can renovations. So thank you to our facilities team for kind of renovating some of the existing compactors, and also I've heard we have a very special trash can that will accommodate pizza boxes. So that will hopefully alleviate the trash cans downtown from getting jammed up. And then we have two kind of ongoing volunteer programs. The first is the Grab a Bag program, and I'll talk about that a little bit more on the next slide. And then our monthly Truckee Litter Corps, which is the first Saturday of every month, rotating locations. And then last slide. I won't say them all, but these are all of our current participating businesses in the
Oh,
Grab a Bag
look
program.
at that.
You can stop by any of these locations.
Alibi L, huh? New Moon, the coffee bar. Look at that. Why is New Moon on there twice? That's good matcha. That's good matcha. Why is New Moon on there twice?
And ask for a bag. Do your own litter pickup anytime. It doesn't have to be part of our organized days. And then
Indeed, BoobTube.
And exchange that for a prize or a discount. So those are the programs we've got going on, and I'll pass it off to Alfred.
Alfred?
Thank you. We're going to walk through some programs here. It's a little risky putting the three of us together and telling us we only have a little bit of time, so I'll try to be quick. And so next slide, please. So there's a lot of things coming back here.
I can't.
I kind of wish Kelly would have retired before COVID, then I could have started during COVID, but...
Wait, what did he just say? He wished somebody would have retired before COVID? Hold up. I hear that, CB.
And so next slide, please. So there's a lot of things coming back here. I kind of wish Kelly would have retired before COVID, then I could have started during COVID, but that's not the case here. So we are reinitiating our summer night service, so that's very exciting. Last winter when we did, I did come on board in the fall time, we had a hard time providing drivers and levels of service that we could be consistent. So we've overcome that kind of barrier, but also just kind of...
Night service summer from June 30th, 2022 to September 5th, 2022. And if you go look this up, it includes, okay, these services, which is crazy. The routes include Prosser.
Kind of tag teaming here with the TART Connect service on the North Shore as well, and making sure that we have our night service you can make seamless.
Did he call it the TARD program? Is that what he just called it?
Not seamless, but make
Or is it
transitions to the North Shore and vice versa through the resort base area. So that's the night services coming back, and that's starting June 30th.
All right, I need a break from him talking. I just cannot. I got to take these headphones off too and enjoy my matcha. So I'm going to read to y'all. Hold on, let me turn my headphones off. Now let's hope. Okay, all right, cool. My audio is still working. Oh man, that shit gives me a headache. I'm gonna pause there. And now we're gonna go to this. Uh-oh, that was weird. Don't start. We're getting into the good stuff here, okay? So, as you can see, this is all the stuff that I've just added on there now. Why is my computer doing this? So then I included Tahoe Mortuary, Truckee Tahoe Mortuary, and then I included any of the people that are listed on the actual, like Damian Norden, he is on the autopsy. I'll just show you. Should be right here. No, this is Mackie. He does supplemental report after this. Yeah, right here. So, coroner report, and this is Deputy Damian Norden. So I decided to kind of deep dive into his name. And it's just really crazy that, one, this dude is wearing a cow with horn shirt, but that's not Damian. This is Damian here. But this is at the Truckee Rotary Club, which I can't stop thinking about that. The bird picture with their fingers in the middle looking like a chaos wheel or like the Rotary logo. I don't know. This is how all y'all met. This is how you do your bullshit. I don't know. But it's just really odd that you have law enforcement officers going to meetings at the Rotary clubs. Just something I noticed. And then they have this running with the bulls, Deputy Norden, always ready for adventures and rescues. So he originally wanted to go to school to be a dentist, root canals, fillings, and crowns. It's what Damian Norden originally thought his career would be. But while in college, he began thinking something more stimulating than dentistry might be a better mold for him. He set his sights on the California Highway Patrol, but one of his brothers or father or whoever, hold on. Having grown up around several friends and family members who worked in law enforcement, they encouraged him to pursue the sheriff's office over CHP, telling him it would be more advantages to exciting and advantages, okay. Heeding their advice for the last 7 years, Deputy Norden has worked for the Nevada County Sheriff's Office, serving Eastern Nevada County while fittingly working in close partnerships with the CHP Truckee as well as Truckee Police Department to keep Truckee area residents safe. Known as a recreation haven for outdoor enthusiasts, many of the calls Deputy Norden responds to in the Truckee vicinity are recreation related. Yeah, advantages. Yeah, Billy. Yup. Many of the calls Deputy Norden responds to in the Truckee vicinity are recreation related. As such, he often finds himself immersed with the volunteers of the NCSSAR, which is the Nevada County Sheriff's Search and Rescue. On rescue calls, such as lost hikers and folks lost or stuck in snow. Of 34 search and rescue cases this year to date in Nevada County, Deputy Norden has led 11 rescue missions in partnership with NCSSAR volunteers. So he's like the chief of because it says right here that he led 11 of these rescue missions in partnership with volunteers. Okay. When people call in, they're naturally frightened, but it is a common occurrence for our team who are highly skilled and ready to immediately help. But it takes you so many days to find these people. It's crazy to me. It's so crazy to me. All the technologies you guys have. I help coordinate resources and supplies for our searchers. Well, there you go. In addition to aiding rescue missions, Deputy Norden is a member of the Sheriff's Dive Team. You don't say. Was that you there with Stephanie Frickberg? I'm curious. Which helps in the recovery of deceased, injured, stranded, or lost individuals in local waterways and lakes. He also conducts boat patrol and camp patrol every summer. Where was he in this last accident? Okay, ready? Targeting highly popular areas such as Boca Reservoir, Prosser Reservoir, and Donner Lake. Where was he when these two gentlemen fell over their shit with no gear on? Matter of fact, before this gets lost, I'm going to open this right here in a new tab. We're going to go ahead and make sure that this doesn't go anywhere, feel me? All right. I'm not a robot. I'm not a robot. All right, let's save that. Let's make sure that's saved. This is crazy town. Crazy town. I feel like I need to reread that all over again. Here, I'll even zoom in. Why is this so small? Okay, I'm gonna reread this. In addition to aiding rescue missions, Deputy Norden is a member of the Sheriff's Dive Team, which helps in the recovery of deceased, injured, stranded, or lost individuals in local waterways and lakes. He also conducts boat patrol and camp patrol every summer, targeting highly popular areas such as Boca Reservoir, Prosser Reservoir, and Donner Lake. Oh yeah, I'm saving this. At Boca, I educate people on the laws of the lake, such as going counterclockwise, no wakes in the coves, and I cite for reckless operation and arrest for BUI, which is boating under the influence, he said. On camp patrol. I'll issue citations for minors in possession, break up parties when needed, and put a stop to illegal fire activity. Well, hey, all of these things happened at this reservoir, which seems like you're responsible for. I would like to know who works under him or works beside him. If you look at the last like 4 or 5 search and rescue cases in Nevada County, the law enforcement didn't solve them or save the people. Mostly civilians did the work. Yeah, volunteers. It's crazy, right? They're making all of this money off the deaths of these people while doing nothing. It's the volunteers. Local volunteers. Volunteers like AWP or whoever that come out and do this shit for free. How are they making this much money by doing nothing? Deputy Norton also assists with civil needs, assaults, coroner cases, and is a member of the Sheriff's Special Enforcement Detail. Okay, just so you guys know, I have all this on here for, where the hell is he at? Damian Norton, yeah. I have him marked down as a deputy, a dive team, NCSSAR. He also worked on the coroner's report. He did the supplemental report number 1. And he's also a Sheriff's Special Enforcement Detail member. Nevada County Sheriff's Office, TK2. Badge ID 4002. There you go. It's all there for you. All right, let's go back to this. Let me make sure this all got saved. That's getting saved. That got saved. Let's go to the next one, which is this. Let's get this one saved. Sorry, y'all. I'm a squirrel. I do millions of tasks at this is how I operate. I have to let my ADHD just run free. All right, let's go back. Okay. Deputy Norton also assists with civil needs, assaults, coroner cases, and is a member of the Sheriff's Special Enforcement Detail, a team specialized in tactics and weapons. Which is crazy, because wait till you see the picture of him next to that MRAP. You guys are gonna shit, dude. You can't make this shit up. Like, this is the nugget right here for today. Specifically geared toward high-risk search warrants, arrests, barricaded suspects, and hostage incidents. Additionally, while Truckee CHP is the lead agency for DUIs, those cases come his way, too. Well, why? Why? He's the employee of the... I know. It's crazy, right, Billy? Okay. There was one time, this is a quote from him, there was one time where a guy was drinking and driving and he hit the roundabout, jumped his truck, and popped 3 tires, he recalled. This led to a short vehicle pursuit. The suspect then footbailed from the truck, and I just ran up behind him and chased him down. I have never lost a foot pursuit in 7 years. Eventually, I had to tackle him to the ground because he was not listening to verbal commands. He was arrested for failure to yield, resisting arrest, and a DUI. Following this event, this man apologized for endangering the public. While not every day involves a rescue or a wild foot chase, working in eastern Nevada County presents ongoing adventure for Deputy Norton. So much so that he was presented a playful award called Running with the Bulls. Y'all go ahead and look up Running with the Bulls, Norton. There's a nice little write-up on that. For being the biggest risk taker, which was accompanied by an amusing Paw Patrol themed party. Y'all, what? On his 1-year anniversary as deputy, they gave him a Paw Patrol party, y'all. That's fucking glorious, dude. You cannot make this shit up. This is good. Norton was the one that told Grandpa it was okay to touch the laptop when Juan handed it to him. And Papa was like, I don't want to. And then that's when he touched him on the corners. So that's Officer Norden right there. That's what I needed to know, CB. Tomorrow, because I probably won't do a second live tonight. I'm going to be hopping off here about 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to go live. I'm not sure what time, honestly. It probably won't be till evening. And I would like to go over some of the pictures, some of the footage, to see if you can't help me identify some of these officers. That would be awesome. A Paw Patrol party, that's great. These last 7 years, Deputy Norden has proven to be dependable, up for any challenge. Listen, this sounds like Sammy describing Kylie, right? He has proven to be dependable, up for any challenge, and is always willing to work as many hours as needed to find a missing person or provide support on a case. Whoa. I don't know about that. I mean, you guys are good at finding deceased people after you've been notified, and it's usually like 3 to fucking 2 weeks later. But what are you doing to find missing people? What about Chloe Bogan? Took you 5 years to even, I don't know, look into that? It's fucking odd, dude. It's really odd. His contributions earned him title Sheriff's Deputy of the Year in 2022, a prestigious honor given to only a deputy per year. When his badge does come off, Deputy Norden can be found enjoying outdoor recreation activities such as hiking, fishing, and camping in a very community he loves to serve. And there's Deputy Norden and his search and rescue dive stuff. I'm almost gonna say that that is the person that is on the other side of the car with, you know what, I'm gonna just save this picture. Even though I screenshot it, I saved it, I did all that. I'm gonna go to, what is he? He's Nevada County, right? Right? I'm pretty sure. Oop. Hold on. Ah, what did I just do? FOIA drops. Actually, I'm gonna go to Kylie's case. I'm gonna go to 911 police thingies. And then I'm gonna go to Nevada County, Placer County. And then I'm gonna go to Nevada County Sheriff's Office. And I'm gonna put Davian. Yeah, that's right. I just in case, you know? Alright, let's close out of that. So that's that. We ain't done yet. Alright. So that's that article. So they did a fundraiser, he's there. There's this Running with the Bulls article right there. He found a stolen e-bike, that's great. Here we go. Happy Armed Forces Day. Deputies Norden and Ike are enjoying visiting with community members as at today's events. They are set up at North Auburn Street and East Main Street until 2 p.m. today. Come by and say hello. It's great, y'all. What's that look like? There's them showing off their vehicles. That is massive. That's an old armored truck, right? That's the old MRAP that they wanted to get rid of so they could get a new toy, right? Probably. It just seems like one person has 3 different hats. And they get paid very, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word I'm looking for. I just can't think of it right now. And then this is an open letter to Sheriff Keith Royale about Deputy Norden. It's about him finding another bike. And then this Hardy Bullock is the person that's speaking at one of these meetings. So Hardy knows Damien. Damien has ties to the fucking, the hell is it called again? I always forget the name of it. The Rotary. He has ties to the Rotary Club. He's definitely enjoying showing off the MRAP. Recovered a snowboard. He has time to stop and take pictures above Donner Lake. And this is where the Van Norden Spillway wound up getting a sinkhole in it, in the dam area of it. Stuck in the snow, he'll be outside scraping up off the shit. What's this? Huh. They do award ceremonies at the Elks Lodge. BPOE. What's BPOE? Nevada City Elks Lodge number 518, Annual Law Enforcement Appreciation Dinner. But what does, on here, BPOE mean? I don't know. Has that star. Hey, there's Dennis Hack. Hey, there's a Stanio, which is really weird that his picture is here. I gotta save this. This is good shit, man. Nevada County Sheriff's Office. Ooh, we got Hack, Stanio, and Norden all together in one picture. That's crazy. I love it. So you got Sergeant Hack or whatever his name is. Isn't this Matt Stanio? And this is Damien. Damien's right here. I'm not sure who this is. I'm not sure. Oh, B-Pod, you got it. Look at you. Thank you. Appreciate it. B-Pod, yeah, I am. Go, let's go. Let's check it out. BPOE. In New York City, Benevolent and Protective Order of the Elks. Ooh. Ooh, let's just read through this so that I have this documented so I don't have to save it. The origins of the BPOE. It was formed in New York City, a small group of actors and entertainers wishing to continue their social gatherings on Sundays. Yikes. Ooh. When New York's blue laws prevented the opening of public establishments, began to meet regularly as the Jolly Corks, a name derived from a bar trick introduced by the group's organizer. While the meetings were held with regularly, apparently no form nor substance resulted, except for the adoption of a toast to members of the group not in attendance. Shortly before Christmas in 1867, only a few months after the fellows began to meet, one of their number died, leaving his wife. That's weird that they said one of their members. Should be one of their number died, leaving his wife and children destitute. The event gave rise to the notion that, in addition to the good fellowship, the Jolly Corks needed a more noble purpose in order to endure, and serving not only their own need, but others as well, would be appropriate. 2 months later, on February 16th, 1868, with a statement of serious purpose, an impressive set of rituals, a symbol of strength and majesty, and such other to elaborate trappings that might be expected of a group of actors and musicians, the new fraternal order was launched. Since its founding in February 16th, 1868, the Benevolent and Protective Order of the Elks, BPOE, has been recognized by the noble creature that is the symbol of the order. The elk is a peaceful animal, but will rise in defense of its own in the face of a threat. The majestic creature is a fleet of foot and keen of perception. A most fitting representation the stately elk is. For a distinctively American, intensely patriotic, family-oriented organization subscribing to the cardinal principle of elkdom, charity, justice, brotherly love, and fidelity. The 15 founders of the BPOE desired a readily identifiable creature of stature indigenous to America. 8 members voted to adopt the elk. 7 favored the buffalo. The main founder of the Elks, Brother Charles Algernon Sidney Vivian, an English-born actor, was a member of the British fraternity known as the Royal Antediluvian Order of the Buffaloes. Brother Vivian especially desired to see the new order adopt the title of Buffaloes, but the vote carried with the name of Elks. The fraternal traditions of the BPOE was adopted several fraternal traditions similar to the Masonic fraternity. An altar, decorated with the Holy Bible, is found in the center of every lodge throughout elkdom. Old Glory served as the altar's drapery until 1956, when it was given its own distinct place of honor to the right of the altar. An exalted ruler governs each Elks Lodge with its worshipful master, does in a Masonic lodge. Elks officers wear formal evening dress, tuxedos, during the initiation ritual and other ceremonials of the order. Since 1874, the exalted ruler and officers of the Elks Lodge began wearing the new Elks regalia, composed of a purple velvet collar with a small fawn-colored roll and a jewel with an elk's head with a gilt edged on the collar. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. A Tyler guards the entrance of every Elks Lodge, and this officer prevents all outsiders from entering a lodge without providing themselves to be an elk in good standing. The BPOE originally utilized a 2-degree ritual. The second degree was discontinued in 1890. In fact, the BPOE Grand Lodge has outlawed any side degrees. The solemn and dignified BPOE initiation ritual, as of today, is vastly different from the initiation performed within our lodges in the early days, with the early minutes of several lodges describing the now solemn ritual in a far different vein. Early candidates found that a physician's certificate of examination was necessary as a part of the joining process. Why, you gotta test them for like DNA and shit? And the male prospect had to be in top condition to even be considered like a bloodline. Then, once the candidate had met the criteria and was in the lodge room, he was blindfolded, and instead of dimmed lights and beautiful words, he was subjected to much horseplay. The minutes of Ashland Lodge number 384 describe in detail of their candidates wearing shoes with lead soles designed to make the wearer walk as though they were intoxicated. The old ritual book spells out their trickery, with members agreeing with the exalted ruler's declaration that the candidates be shaved. That's where you saw that, Kenny. Once this decision was made by the city barber, appeared to be the blindfolded candidate, whereupon, with a dual file simulating a straight razor, he literally scraped the faces of the men to shave them. A few other jokes, all of which were contained in the ritual book, described each ordeal in great detail, such as walking on broken glass, actually eggshells, and it even mentioned how they end the horseplay session with real guns loaded with blanks, being fired off behind the now weary and very confused new members. Yikes. In 1895, the Elks ceased the use of lambskin aprons in their In 1895, the Elks ceased the use of lambskin aprons in their initiatory work. The password was eliminated in 1899. In 1902, the use of a badge was eliminated, with the secret grip falling by the wayside in 1904, and the test oath was removed in 1911. In 1952, candidates were no longer blindfolded prior to the initiation. In 1995, women were admitted to the order. Yikes. I need a break, man. I need to take a sip of this fucking matcha, man. Whew. Give me a headache. The 11 o'clock toast. Really now? At every meeting of the BPOE and every social function, when the hour of 11 p.m. tolls, the lodge conducts a charming ceremonial known as the 11 o'clock toast. Eek. In fact, the clock tolling the 11th hour is part of the BPOE official emblem and is directly behind the representation of an elk's head in the emblem of the order. Kind of order was these kids trying to initiate the night Kylie went missing? Something just seems similar, you know? Young adults and adults at this party. Regular meetings of subordinate lodges have always been held at night. In the earlier days, they were usually held on Sunday nights and were concluded at about 11 o'clock. As the participants departed, the brothers made inquiries about the absent brothers and expressed sympathetic interest in the causes of their absence. It soon became a custom for some members to propose a toast to the brothers who were not present, and in the course of time, this custom was quite generally observed whenever a group elks were together at 11 o'clock. Eventually, the Grand Lodge specifically provided for such a ceremonial to be observed during lodge sessions and designated it as the 11 o'clock toast. Under this provision, whenever a lodge was in session at that hour, the regular order of business was suspended for a few moments while the exalted ruler recited the beautiful ritual prescribed, concluded with the words, "To our absent brothers." Since women were permitted to join the Elks since 1995, the toast is now pronounced, "To our absent members." Oh, here we go. Although the original Elks were actors and entertainers, members of other professions soon joined the organization. Today's Elks represent just about the full spectrum of occupations in America. Throughout the course of the Order's history, many celebrities from the entertainment field, business, and public services have been Brother Elks. Public services, you don't say. People included are President Warren G. Harding, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Harry S. Truman, and John F. Kennedy were all Elks. Former President Gerald Ford belongs to the Grand Rapids Lodge 48, where his father served 2 terms as an exalted ruler. Of course, many members of Congress have been Elks too. Former Speaker of the House Tip O'Neill, Carl Albert, John McCormick, and Sam Rayburn all belong to the fraternity. Former Speaker Tom Foley belongs to Spokane, Washington Lodge, and the late Hale Boggs of Louisiana was also an Elk. General John Blackjack Pershing, an American general and hero of the First World War, hailed from the New York Lodge No. 1 as a lifelong member. 70,000 Elks served in the First World War, 1,000 gave their lives in the service of their country, and 100,000 Elks served in the Second World War, and over 1,600 made the supreme sacrifice for American freedom. Entertainers Lawrence Welk, Will Rogers, Jack Benny, and Andy Devine were Brother Elks too. Brother Divine served as exalted ruler of San Fernando Lodge, 1539, and Brother Clint Eastwood is a member of Monterey Lodge, 1285. William F. Cody, better known as Buffalo Bill, was also a brother elk. From the sports world, the order has counted among its members the likes of Vince Lombardi, Casey Stengel, Mickey Mantle, Whitey Ford, and Jim Finks. The elk colors are royal purple and white, a combination deriving its origin from the history of clergy, nobility, and the people. Throughout Europe, the Orient, and in Rome, the symbolism of colors was associated with severity of laws and customs. Each color pattern was identified, religious or political, and to change or alter it was a crime of rebellion, a desertion of principles, party, or cause. White denotes purity and absolute truth. When combined with royal purple, it signifies the love of truth and the highest degree of virtue. It just seems like you had different orders. Some were good, some were evil. I think some protected history while some tried to rewrite history. I think you have good and bad everywhere. Purple is the badge of kingship, the color of the robes for emperors and high priests, and it signifies highest favor. Blending of white and royal purple indicates the favor of the people, which bespeaks the status of elkdom. And this is all from an authentic history of the benevolent protective orders of elks. And I'm going to look up Charles Ellis. Oh, bro, you cannot, dude. I'm really glad we're doing this right now. I need to find the Internet Archives. Then I need to go find this little book. Oh, look at that. An authentic history of the benevolent and protective, or you know what I'm going to be reading tonight. Published in 1910. So this is the same thing. Views 2000. Views 486. Okay. Let's see if this whole book's here. I just want to see if this whole book's here. And if it is, I'm going to read this later. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. All right, cool. I got something to read tonight. I'm going to have to download this PDF. Hold up. PDF download. I'm going to need that. We're all over the place, y'all. I don't apologize for it. I don't. Okay. The old Scottish song, Auld Lang Syne, is the fraternal anthem of the benevolent and protective order of the Elks. It has been used in elk rituals and fraternal occasions for over a century, and it is often sung after 11 o'clock toast by the Elks and their guests at the social functions. A group of women of Omaha, Nebraska, wives of the Elks, discussed the forming of an order with similar ideals and precepts of the Elks. So enthusiastic did they become that on February 9th, 1921, invitations were extended by Miss James H. Craddock to 60 women in Omaha to meet her at her home. Dude, they put her address on here. Y'all never heard of privacy laws? For the purpose of laying the foundation for the order. Although independent, this organization would be in harmony with the benevolent and protective order of the Elks and organized along similar lines, with its memberships to be confined to wives, widows, mothers, daughters, and sisters of the Elks. 32 women were present. Damn, dude, way back there, and 32 women were present in 1921 at this Elks Lodge number 39. Woo! All right. These women met for 6 months until Omaha Elks Lodge 39 graciously invited the Does to meet their Elks Lodge room. A firm was employed to prepare the necessary papers and constitution. Okay, this is state of Nebraska. So they have an elective president, first counselor, senior counselor, junior counselor, secretary, treasurer, conductor, inner guard, outer guard, musician, 3 trustees, and then their appointive are chaplain, assistant musician, assistant conductor, 4 color bearers, and 4 attendants. So they have the Elks for men and the Does for women. Okay, that's Canada, which probably would be important, but I'm just going to scroll through this just so we document it. I'll do it this way. "330 lodges in Canada, 24,000 members as of 1998. Women's Auxiliary. Huh. Women's Auxiliary. Now they have 200 lodges and 7,000 members. Yeah, the Truckee Lodge, I do believe, I think it closed, and I think you are correct. It is operating out of Reno now. That's where that Satanist dude came from his freaking satanic order. It just seems like all the orders are moving to Reno and out of Truckee. So this is Ohio. Its women organization, the Daughters of the IBPEOW, is organized units called temples. This improved benevolent protective order of the Elks of the World currently has 450,000 members in lodges throughout the United States and the Caribbean, and also wear fezzes as part of their regalia. Supreme emblem of the Club of the United States. A small group of Elks ladies began meeting together in 1917 to wrap bandages for American troops during the First World War. That is awesome. They enjoyed the sociability and at the time felt the joy of accomplishment. The combination of assisting others and enjoying good fellowship appealed to the other women, and a community group came together. Okay, this is Rhode Island, Massachusetts. This number steadily increased, and now in more than 70 years of formal existence, emblem clubs are located in every section of this country, including Alaska and Hawaii. With this organization continuously progressing, the future of the emblem is even more promising. A special thanks to Brother Dennis McGowan, related to Rose McGowan. That was a good read. Thank you. I think I was Billy. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's awesome. I am going to bookmark this, though, into fucky stuff, because, you know, I can. All right, and there I got this book. I'm going to download this book. I'm going to go to my backup, ebooks. And this is called what? I forget the name of it. Shit. Hold on. Can't remember the name of it. Flag of our country. There we go. There we go. Oh, BPOE. Okay. Okay. Download. Backup. Ebooks. New. BP. I'm gonna go order, and I'm putting Elks in here, so by Charles E. Ellis. Pretty sure there's Ellis's in Kylie Rodney's case. Save. Yeah, dude, a lot of shit has been going on the East Coast. A lot of crazy shit has been going on. And then you have 2 more hurricanes that are going to be coming up through Florida, the East Coast. All right, here we go. Oh, I gotta save that. Okay, that's saved. All right. And that's saved as well. That's what's up, dude. That's what's up. All right, let's go back to archive PH since these are all archived. Let's get the next one. It's first day of school, and then there's nothing else about Kylie, right? See, look, and they have signs right here. Yet they let these kids have fires all around Prosser and shit and don't do anything about it. Only special kids are allowed to have fires. What is this? Huh. Look at that. Huh. You can earn up to $138,000 a year working for Truckee Police Department. Ain't that crazy? Well, I need that. I need that. Save. Kylie's case. Police. This is Truckee PD. Oh. Truckee PD. Salary. All right. I think we're good on all this. Dude, this looks like that Holloway they were doing a flipping. Huh. Free medication take back? That's crazy. Dude, no, because I don't remember saving this. I don't remember saving that. I have this one, August. Let me make sure I have all this. I don't want to. This is August 21st, right? That. 7, okay. And that matches that. Yep. All right, so I have that. I don't think I saved this, though. Just in case I didn't. Man, I'm sweating. I need to turn my air back on. Dude, I want to be a guy with a gun, $150,000. I'd get more done. I'd probably find more fucking kids before they're found deceased. All right, we got some air. I'm sweating. I need to take my hat off. Whew. All right, man. Oh, okay. All right, I already archived it. Sweet. Okay, I already archived that one. Did I archive this one? All right, I archived that one. Damn, dude. Right, let me make sure I archived this one. Oop. Oh, yep, okay, I archived all this. Go me. But I need to make sure that I have this and this saved as well. I think I have this one saved. Hold on. August 22nd, 23rd. What's this? See, that's weird. They posted this on Nevada County Sheriff's Facebook page on August 22nd, but they posted it. Oh, no, they did. Okay. All right, let's make sure we have this. August 21st. I do not see it. All right, let's document this. August 21st. Save. Kylie's case. Search and rescue. August 21st. This would be SAR from Truckee PD. All right, next one. I know I have this one already saved, but you know. And what's crazy is, like, there's barely any comments on it. I don't know, it's just odd. That's very odd. Oh, right? All right. There's a 22nd. You know what's odd? Hold on. Let me see something. Oop. Do you notice what they don't share? They don't share the surveillance picture of the screen of the camera. Notice that? There is no sharing of... And Truckee Police Department should put that image out, unless, I don't know, they don't stand beside it. That it was only meant to go out in mainstream media. See what they do? Some fucky shit. Oh, damn. Yeah, if our power went down for more than 24 hours, I would be fucked, because that's one thing I don't have is a generator. Two things I need is a gun and a generator. That's great, dude, but it's true. I would love to have, like, on a fairly cheap end, like a 380 or a 9. Something like that. And then I would like to have a cheap end generator, but maybe down the road. I just know I need to go get my conceal carry, because the local fire department is doing a conceal carry permits on the 10th coming up. I at least want to get that, should I get a gun, and I'll be able to conceal carry. Alright, I don't think I have this either. So, I'm gonna save this. This code red. It's just very odd that, oh look, liked by Jagger Westfall. Oh, my eyeballs are itchy, man. I hope I don't start getting headaches and shit, because this is what happens every night. My eyes start itching really bad. I start sweating a lot, and then I get a massive fucking headache. Alright, this is August 11th, code red. And there's that Sheriff Tahoe Invest tips. Like STI, like Sierra Tahoe Investigation tips? Curious. Since y'all are working together. And it's crazy because when they're talking about the Rodney or the Neiman family, they say their names in the thingy, but when they're trying to dance around the other family, they always just say the family. It's weird. It's very weird what I'm noticing. That's the power of God there, Kenny. Awesome and scary at the same time. Something's going on there, Billy. I've always been concerned with this email address. Always been concerned with this email address. Alright, I think we got everything. Yeah, we do. Yep, we got it all. Alright, I can close all this. I can close that. Oh my god, I'm so proud of myself. I'm getting shit done. Chiefs Advisory Committee, a total of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is it? 7, 8, 9? Can't be. Maybe it is. No, because... Huh. So I should probably just write all these names down. David McKay is traffic patrol CSOs. See, these ones are... See, Katie. See? How... Okay, alright, so she spells her name. Alright, so let me do this. So that I can look... Actually, I don't even have to do that. Hold up. Let me put this back here. Let me put this here. Let me reopen this and put this here. So that I could tippy type, but also... I know her name's here. There it is right here. Kathleen Katie Flaherty. So she goes by Katie here. I think I have Josephine Josie Strachan on here somewhere too. Yeah, I do. Let's put Josie in parentheses because that's what she goes by. Josie. Okay. And then I don't know why this Erica Jew whatever. I'm gonna put her name in parentheses too because that's just terrible. Why would you go by the name Jew? Just absolutely CB. So you got Kathleen and Katie that are in both CSOs. All right, so let's insert a row up here. Let's add in Tammy Fittymint. She's also a CSO. I'll bet you any money they know something about something. So let me do that. Let me get these back to black since those actually might be important. That's reserved. They got 4 volunteers. I'm gonna insert rows. Oh, I fucked up. Insert a row above. Is this gray or black? Okay. Subcontractor may be exempt from the FOIA. Yeah, and that's the thing is like, the more I'm looking into like the whole CIA, FBI, how they hire subcontractors from other countries, and that's how people like that Ruth guy, Ralph, whatever his last name is, how they go under the radar is working as a subcontractor, pretending to be a contractor. Oh yeah, definitely, John. That's why I always include all of their name, all the names they go by on different thingies. Okay, so I know I have Connor Vickers up here. All right, so these are all these people. Insert a row above. I need like 2 more. Yep. All right. So we got Brad Beers. All right. Patrol. I just want to see which ones would have picked up any. Woodard? Like Paisley Woodard? Whoa. Whoa. You see that? Corey Woodard. Like Paisley Woodard? I'm curious. All I'm doing is just typing some stuff out, y'all. I have Robert Yarbrough on here already. Wait a minute. I know I do. I know he's on here somewhere. Dude, did I not put his name here somewhere? I know I did. What? I know I put this dude's name in here somewhere, remember? Or did I just search him? Oh no, there he is. Bob. Isn't his name on here somewhere? Bob? Oh, get the hell out. Okay, so there's Connor Vickers. Robert Yarbrough. There he is right there. I'm gonna take these two out because Robert Bob Yarbrough. Michael Bratt. Actually, I'm gonna insert some more things in here. That should be good. 4 more. Yep. Let's do this. They marry them off young. Ooh, what? Say what? Yep, eat the rich. And that's what's crazy is you have Tammy Finnebent, who is a patrol officer, and then the night that Kylie was snatched from this party, the Finnebent party was going on, and the entire time all this is going on is like there's all these police calls happening down on Finnebent Road near Finnebent Farm, or whatever you want to call it. Just saying. Michael, oh, I put Michael O'Brien on there twice, my bad. Michael Bratt. Michael Bratt. Ryan Ruano's on there. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do is delete these 4 rows. I'm gonna leave him there since he goes with them people. Yep, like that. I'm not saying all of these people had anything to do with Kylie's case. I'm just adding them on here so that I can find out what they do, what area, and then see if they're on any of these reports, incident reports or anything like that. Ooh, I have freaking acid reflux. All right, y'all. My son is going to hop in the shower, so I'm gonna get ready to play some Uno with my guy. If I continue doing this tonight, I may, after I'm not sitting like this for a minute, I might come back here in a little bit and do another live, and we'll just continue where we left off. I'm gonna hop off here. I love you all so very much. Thank you for being here. Truth and justice for Kylie Rodney.